All right, in three, two. Okay, greetings, Poker Listings viewers. This is Kevin Mathers. Know me on Twitter or elsewhere as Kevmath. For those who have never seen me, well, you're probably fortunate. But I sort of started my poker media career. I know. This is staying in. I'm not starting over now. So a little over a year ago, my guest, Tatjana Pasalic, hello, at Tattytat on Twitter. She was the person that sort of got the exclusive first interview with me in the flesh, over this lovely webcam and my beautiful room behind me. So, anyways, you are in Cannes for the World Series of Poker Europe.
Yes.
So just start off. How has Cannes been for you?
It's awesome. Cannes is really beautiful. We've been here for Partouche, but I was just sort of running around and we were here only for a short time. Now that I know where I am, it's much easier to get around. The weather's been nice. It's pretty awesome.
Now, as hopefully people have noticed, actually, I get one thing, because I think people are not able to see, hold on, people cannot see your patch, because people should know that you are sponsored by Bodog.
Yes, I am since May. Thank you very much, Bodag. And I'm playing for them. I am representing them everywhere I go, spreading the Bodog love. Soon going to be in Punta Cana with the rest of my teammates, Amanda and Evelyn, and we're going to be doing a bikini photo shoot.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. There you
Well,
go.
I'm sure that'll certainly help your following. You and Evelyn and Amanda, that should be hits, obviously. I was going to ask you if you were going to be playing at Punta Bana, and you already answered the question.
We are
Now,
yeah, go
now
ahead.
one of the things that you're also doing with Bodog is you do interviews for CalvinAir.com. How's that been going for you?
That's been great. The first time I did it was in Poker in the Park, and now we're doing the main event at the WSOPE. So the crew is coming tomorrow, and it's really cool. It's really relaxed. Everybody's getting along really nicely. Everybody is just sort of more concentrated on the content rather than delivering information quickly. So it's kind of a different format. And it's a big change for me, as opposed to working with WPT when we have to produce 6 videos in 3 hours. Here we have 6 days to make 6 videos, but it's you can concentrate and you can redo things and you can do research. So,
Right. And is there anything specific that you're going to be asking people, or is it just because I know at Poker in the Park you were doing general topics, and is it going to be something like that as well here?
well, here we have 6 different topics that we concentrated on and that we worked on. And one of them, for example, is going to be about the history of WSOPE. So it's going to be more fun facts rather than just this person has so many chips, or how have you been doing? What have you been up to? Or is it more important to have a bracelet or money? Because we sort of covered those already. So this time we want to give more color to the website.
Gotcha. People can tolerate chip counts for only so much, and there's
Yeah.
other places people can find chip counts. They're not going to really see that at CalvinAir.com, obviously. So as a lot of people probably know, as my this is actually the Canadian version of WPT magazine. Hopefully you can see that. You're on the cover as the hottest woman in poker. Of course, a opinion I certainly agree with, obviously. So in your opinion, who do you think is the hottest woman in poker? Obviously beside yourself.
Oh, wow. I've always had a girl crush on Kara, so I guess I'm gonna go for that one. There's a bunch of beautiful girls, and there's more and more pretty girls coming and playing poker, but Kara is sort of my old love.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's understandable. And people certainly love her work, and she's done a great job this year during the WSOP, and also I assume she'll be there in Cannes for the main event.
I'm hoping so, yeah. I'm sorry about the noise, but in Cannes they like to street race with scooters. So.
No, not a problem. I don't think people are going to really care that much. Okay, as obvious, another part of being a part of the poker media, you've traveled quite a bit around the world. You've been around all of Europe, pretty much all of Europe. You've been over here in the United States and in Canada, and you've been in Australia earlier this year.
Yeah.
So is there some place in particular that you've never been to that you would like to visit?
There's so many places I still want to go to. I've never been, like, I've only touched in Africa. I've been to Morocco, but that's not like, that's still before the desert. I've never been to South America. I want to go there. The Caribbean is also really nice. Are nice. That's bad English right there. So there's just so many places. Like, I haven't been to Asia. I've only been to Hong Kong. Like, there's plenty of time to investigate the world.
Right, and there's definitely many things, and I'm sure with Bulldog, they'll certainly help you out with that. At least you hope. Okay, as I mentioned before, you're you are pretty popular on Twitter at Tattytats. Definitely.
5,000 followers, almost. Woo!
You'll get to 5,000 soon enough. I think you're almost at 4,800, so you're getting there. So, out of all the people that follow you, is there anyone that you're surprised follows you?
Well, one time I got a response from one of the actors that I really like. I tweeted him and he answered back. He does not follow me though. And George Lopez follows me, which is pretty funny. He was tweeting and he was like, "Why don't you people follow me?" And then I wrote, "Why don't you follow me?" And then he started following me, and I was like, "Awesome."
Yeah, that's pretty.
I was pretty chuffed when like big names in poker started following me. That sort of like gave me a lot of confirmation. Like people like Daniel Negreanu or Annie Duke or sort of like big names. That's pretty awesome.
Now, as you may know, the Poker Hall of Fame nomination process is underway. Personally, I have a vote. Sick brag, I know. But if you had a vote, if you're, I know it's some guy sitting in front of a computer in his bedroom, he gets a vote. So anyway, if you personally had a vote, who would you consider?
I was going to say some guy sitting in front of the computer, like our community is sitting in front of the computer in their bedroom playing online, unless they're American. Yes, I would definitely, from the names that I've read, choose Huckseed because he's an absolute legend and he's so awesome. And I think a lot of people agree with me.
Yeah, I personally I didn't vote for him, but he's probably someone I probably should have selected. I personally voted for Barry Greenstein, and I gave a couple of votes to Linda Johnson, but you do, with his success recently, I would definitely consider Seed someone maybe I should have thrown a vote to or two. So, going back to Twitter for a moment, it's people who've seen your recent timeline. You're quite the cook, obviously.
Yes.
And so, you've been cooking for a lot of people here during your stay in Cannes. What's something that you really like to prepare for people?
I just think it started really funny. Because I've been cooking for McLean every day when we're on the road, and then if we're sharing an apartment with somebody, I obviously cook for that person too. And we were sharing with Anton Wig. He came over to our place in London, and while they were playing EPT London, and people were asking him like, "What are you eating? What are you eating?" And everybody was like, "Oh, we would totally buy that." So in Cannes, I made food for like a couple of people, and then next day I had 7 people wanting to eat food, and then before you know it, it's like 25. And I just really like preparing everything, sort of anything that's challenging. Last night I was cooking for 10 poker players as well. They liked it. So, anything that's tasty pretty much.
Now when people take a look at your bio, they see that you're a social media ninja. So how exactly did you earn that title? Yeah, see, look, you're just looking at me, and how does one become a social media ninja?
You tell me. You're a better ninja than I am. You answer Twitter like at 5 a.m., at 2 a.m., at 2 p.m. Like you are the ninja of the ninjas. You tell me. I've learned from you.
Oh, you've learned. Well, I'm flattered. Not the answer I was sort of expecting there, but I don't know. I guess people always accuse me of not sleeping, which is sort of crazy, but I guess sometimes I do keep some strange hours for poker players anyway. So
maybe there's 2 of you.
What's that?
Maybe there's 2 of you.
There seems to be 2 of me. That may be it. I mean, I'm big enough for 2 people, I guess. So yeah, I know. Okay, anyway, back to you. That's people don't want to know about me. They want to know about you. Now I know you haven't really talked about it in the recent past, but I know you're quite the Angry Birds player. I've heard and seen. So out of all the Angry Birds characters, what's like your favorite character to
Which bird is the angriest bird? The one I like?
yeah.
Oh, it's hard, man. Like, I definitely don't like those red ones because they're just don't do anything and have no tricks. And the yellow one tilts me because it's useless against the stone. It's like, oh my God. I think I like the black one. The black one's awesome. It just like bombs everything. That one is pretty
Yeah, I'm a fan of that as well.
It reminds me of, did you ever play Worms?
No, never heard of Worms.
Oh, I used to play that with my brother all the time when we were kids, and like they had this holy hand grenade that would go like hallelujah and then go boom. So every time I see that bird, I think of that video game and my brother. It's just kind of cool.
Okay. Now I guess we can wrap this up. I'll just one final question here for you. What do you wish more people knew about you personally?
I think my life is a pretty open book. Everybody can see what I'm doing all the time. Like it's on Twitter, it's on Facebook. I don't know. I wanted to show people that I'm passionate about cooking. Now I'm doing that. I'm showing that. So I don't think there's much. I'm a pretty simple person.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think that'll wrap it up for now. It's my first interview for Poker Listings. Hopefully people like it and hopefully see more of me interviewing various poker celebrities through my little webcam here. People want to contact me at Kevmath on Twitter. Very simple, just like me. So I guess that's all for now. Thank you very much, and until next time, I'll insert some 2+2 meme here.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Thank you.